Alright, we're back for more pack opening. My lovely wife here made me realize that I was cutting us a little short previously because the board was getting full. We were actually only opening 8 at a time, so now we're going to give you the promised 10 at a time. So Melissa, if you want to go ahead with the first pack here.
Alright, we got an Angel and a Ghost Rider, Common and Uncommon,
Venom and and Doctor Strange. I got Mr. Fantastic on the brain still. So we got the common Doctor Strange and the common Venom.
Strangely enough, there's another Doctor Strange. Who's the rare Doctor Strange with the common Hawkeye?
Oops, there it goes.
That's what we have.
A Green Goblin and a Cyclops. Common Green Goblin and common Cyclops.
Teacher and Protege, Cyclops and Professor X. Got the rare Professor X, common Cyclops.
Hawkeye and Mew Mew.
Oh!
Mjolnir, which I also forgotten was in this set.
Meow meow.
The uncommon Hawkeye and common Mjolnir.
Another double Silver Surfer with common and uncommon.
Next up we got Mystique and another Storm.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, Storm Windrider and Mystique Unknown, the common.
Okay, well, alright. Silver Surfer again. And Goblin. Rare Surfer. Well, here we go. Let's just complete the set right here.
We got Doctor Doom and Loki. Got uncommon Loki and the common Doctor Doom. Loki is one of the early capture options. When fielded, take control of an opposing character. At the end of the turn, knock out that character. It deals damage equal to its attack to your opponent. This is a card that has always seemed like it should work, but that 7 purchase cost is always really hard to get to. And it's good to get another Storm. Of the Xaviers, I always like the uncommon one, which actually was able to stop globals. But once again, you just pay 2 life and get around it. Alright folks, we're here with our thrilling conclusion. Unfortunately we've only seen 1 Colossus, which makes me sad because I love Colossus. We've also only seen 1 Black Widow and 1 Wolverine. That's kind of to be expected with these early sets because with Wolverine and Black Widow, it was common, rare, and super rare, so your likelihood of getting those dice was a lot slimmer. However, it hasn't really held that way with Goblin here, with our 5. Well, here we go with our last 10 packs.
Alright, we start with Hawkeye and Dr. Octopus. Both common.
We've got War Machine and Mr. Warzone himself, Punisher. Uncommon War Machine and a common Punisher.
Alright, we got another Nova. And Cyclops. And it's common Nova again. And rare Cyclops.
So rare Cyclops is another one that I really thought would... it seems like he has a lot of potential. It's just that 7 purchase cost is really nasty. But yeah, if Cyclops is blocked, you may have him deal damage to your opponent instead of his blockers. If you do so, he goes to your use pile during cleanup. So you're basically guaranteeing 4, 5, or 6 damage. Of course, if he's distracted or you blink transmutation on him, he's not going to deal his damage. But still, it's a pretty cool card that hasn't seen as much play as I would expect. We get another Phoenix and another Thing. Only our 2nd Thing we've seen. And it is common Thing and uncommon Phoenix.
There he is. Another Wolverine.
Could be formerly Weapon 10.
Or could be Wild Boy.
Oh, it's Wild Boy. Colossus. I still get excited with Colossus. And it is the common Colossus and uncommon Vibranium Shield. Yeah, Colossus, this one's at the end of your turn, spin each of your Colossus in the field up 1 level. That's alright, but you're not going to buy a whole lot of them, so he never really panned out.
Wolverine again. We got formerly Weapon 10.
Alright, oh yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. One of the stronger cards from the set.
Actually, more people use that Wolverine than the other one.
Yeah, that one's the most used of the Wolverines. So, Wolverine, formerly Weapon 10. When Wolverine attacks alone, he gains +4 attack and +4 defense. So yeah, on his level 3 face, he becomes a 12-8 when he attacks alone. And if you do anything to make him unblockable, you're doing heavy damage there.
Or Overcrush.
Or giving him Overcrush. Yeah, he's just hugely powerful. And only costing 4 fists, or 4 and a fist.
He still has a tough fielding cost.
His fielding cost is a little rough to get around, but still, I mean, he's still one of the best beaters in the game, I think. Hey, another Wolverine.
Jeez.
And
hey, Thor!
Yeah, it's another one I forgot about. Thor, who's in the starter. So we have another Wild Boy and uncommon Thor, God of Thunder.
Right, this is. Oh, now see, that's how it is. My last pack, and I get a Black Widow, but it is just her common again, and an uncommon meow meow.
All right, and our very last pack. The fun is over. It's been a great adventure, except for you, Mr. Fantastic. You can burn. I won't actually burn it. I'll try to trick it. But our last pack goes out with a bit of a whimper. We have Mr. Fantastic. We have Doctor Strange.
It's the second time I think you've done that.
Doctor Strange and Nightcrawler. We have the common Doctor Strange and the common Nightcrawler. Oh, and there we have it. There's our entire gravity feed open before your eyes. I was complaining about not having many Wolverines, but we've just got a whole bunch right there at the end. So getting a formerly Weapon 10, that's pretty nice. I'm decently pleased with that. The rare Cyclops is alright. But, you know, it's still disappointing getting that another Mr. Fantastic. And here we have our completed rainbow of everything we got from this gravity feed. Big pile of uncommon, or from commons. Here are our uncommons. So it's just going through some of the highlights here. 2 of the uncommon Deadpools, which when Deadpool attacks, you may assign an opposing character to block him at the end of the turn, knock out that character. We got Storm. We got 2 of her. She's been a thorn in my side for quite some time. Hulk Green Goliath, which has been a thorn in everyone's side for quite some time. And of course, one of my favorites, Human Torch, Johnny Storm. And one other interesting card that got lost in the shuffle is Dr. Octopus Fully Armed. Granted, his fielding costs are terrible, but it was just interesting seeing one of these early cards. When blocked, any damage that Dr. Octopus does in excess of his blocking character's total defense is dealt to your opponent. So obviously this was later simplified to just saying Overcrush. But then we have our rares. So we had Venom, Punisher, Deadpool, Loki, Green Goblin, Professor X, Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Wolverine, and Cyclops. So, not too bad. We got 10 rares. The best of these is probably the Wolverine formerly Weapon 10. But I'm also very partial to Loki Gemkeeper and Venom Angelo Fortunato. I also felt for quite some time that Green Goblin, the non-Gobby Green Goblin, had some viability to him. I haven't quite figured out how to make it work yet. And of course, we got this jerk, Mr. Fantastic. He's up for trade. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this adventure down memory lane, and obviously, if I ever see another gravity feed for $50, I might do this again. We'll see. This was fun.